Kate Martin just opened up, and what she revealed about Caitlin Clark's injury will hit you right in the heart. For the first time ever since high school, Caitlin Clark is sitting out a game. No buzzer beaters. No highlight plays, just silence on the court where she usually dominates.
We know Kate Martin played in Iowa with Caitlin Clark, so Kate Martin is somebody who, again, knows Caitlin Clark pretty well. And she ended up talking about the Caitlin Clark injury.
And while some might brush it off as just a minor injury, and this moment is actually huge, not only for Caitlin Clark, but for the entire WNBA community. Clark's reputation is built on one thing: consistency. Through every game in high school, throughout her standout college career at Iowa, and now in the pros, she has never missed a single game.
Anybody that's actually around the Indiana Fever, anyone that's actually been around Caitlin Clark, you will never hear them say a bad word about her or the fans or anything. It's a crazy situation, but it's good to see Kate Martin always sticking up for Caitlin Clark. I would love to see Kate Martin and Caitlin Clark play at some stage with each other.
And if anyone truly understands what this means, it's Kate Martin. She's not just any player in the league. She's Caitlin Clark's former teammate and close friend from their Iowa days. These two were more than just teammates. They were like sisters on the court, pushing each other through intense pressure, unforgettable victories, and the bright glare of the spotlight. Kate's seen firsthand the fire that drives Caitlin, which makes watching her sit out all the more painful. Now playing for the Golden State Valkyries, Kate Martin was recently asked about Caitlin's injury, and her response was heartfelt, honest, and really hit home.
I would absolutely love to see the two of them play with each other at some stage, because honestly, someone like Kate, the Fever could do with someone like Kate Martin. Do I think she's the best player in the W? No. By no means do I think Kate Martin is even close to being the best player in the WNBA. I think she's somebody that is a bench player. She is better than, like, Colson.
That single sentence says it all about Caitlin Clark. She's driven. She's relentless. This isn't just about missing one game. It's about being forced to sit on the sidelines when all she wants to do is compete, lead, and win. For someone like Caitlin, that's a tough pill to swallow. Kate went even deeper, saying she wants to be out there for a full 40 minutes every single game of every single season. And so it's not easy as a competitor to be held back. That's the kind of passion and dedication Caitlin brings every time she steps on the court. Being sidelined? It's tough, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too.
She is a player that can thrive as a 8th player, which is actually, like, I think a lot of people don't realize just how important that archetype is for a player in the league or in general.
And that's the part a lot of people don't realize. These athletes, especially someone like Caitlin Clark, aren't just players on the court. They're warriors, wired to compete at the highest level every single time they step out. They're built to fight through adversity, push past limits, and show up no matter what. So when injury forces them to sit out, it's more than just a physical setback. It's mentally exhausting, having to watch from the sidelines, feeling that itch to play but being held back. It's emotionally draining to know your team needs you, but you can't be there to answer the call. For Caitlin, it's even tougher. She hasn't just carried her team, she's become the heartbeat of the Fever and a symbol of excitement for the entire WNBA. The pressure to come back stronger is immense, but so is her determination.
But yeah, obviously she is letting us know that Caitlin Clark wants to play 40 minutes every single game. She doesn't want to ever be subbed off, which, I mean, look, I don't think anyone is surprised by that. I don't think anyone's surprised by that. Like, I've always said this, where it's like, I think she shouldn't be playing over 35 in many games. I think the team needed to do a better job with her, realistically. I don't feel like the team did a very good job with Caitlin Clark because of the fact that she was playing too many minutes. And then they were like, oh, Caitlin never asked to be subbed off. I was like, she's never gonna ask to be subbed off. She's never ever going to ask to be subbed off. So that is on the team.
Kate Martin made it clear. Caitlin Clark's absence is felt far beyond just her teammates. She's deeply missed by fans all across the country. People have traveled from city to city and even across state lines just for the chance to watch Caitlin play live. Because when she's on the court, it's an experience unlike any other. Everybody wanted her out on the court, So we never wanted her to sit out either, Martin said. That shows just how much impact Caitlin has, not only as a player, but as a star who brings energy and excitement wherever she goes. And it's no secret that Caitlin's toughness runs deep. I'm sure she pushed through a lot at Iowa. And I'm sure she pushed through a lot last year too, Martin added. Her resilience has been tested before, from her college days to her rookie season in the WNBA, and it's that same grit that will fuel her journey back to the court. That statement hits home in a big way. It reveals that Caitlin Clark has likely been battling through pain and discomfort well before her quad injury was made public. This isn't just a sudden setback, it's the result of relentless physical strain, the kind that doesn't always show up on the stat sheet or in highlight reels. She's been pushing her body to its limits, carrying the enormous weight of expectations not just from her teammates, but from an entire league and fan base hungry for her magic on the court. Despite all this pressure, despite the pain she may have been feeling, Caitlin has shown up night after night, game after game, putting her heart and soul into every moment she's played. That kind of toughness, mentally, physically, and emotionally, is what separates the greats from the rest. And it's exactly why this injury feels like a pause in a story that's far from over. Even during preseason, when Caitlin wasn't cleared to step on the court, she didn't just sit back and watch. She stayed on her feet, calling plays, hyping up her teammates, and staying completely locked in on the game. That's who Caitlin Clark is, a leader through and through, always in the thick of the action, no matter what. And Kate Martin, watching from afar, can still see that same fire burning bright inside her. It's a fire that won't be extinguished by injury. It only makes her hunger to come back stronger. That really shows how much she cares about the game, Kate said. She wants to be out there on the court every single minute, every single game. And no matter what happens, I'll always be there to support her. It's a reminder that behind all the big crowds, the bright lights, and the highlights we see on ESPN, there's a deep passion and love for basketball that drives Caitlin Clark every single day. That passion is what keeps her going through tough times, like this injury, and it's what will help her come back stronger and better than ever. Because for Caitlin, basketball isn't just a game, it's who she is. Caitlin Clark is still human. Behind all the highlight reels, the cheers from the crowd, and the spotlight shining bright, there's a real person who feels every emotion deeply. She feels the frustration that comes with sitting out, watching from the sidelines when all she wants to do is compete. She feels the physical pain of injury and the mental battle that comes with not being able to give her all on the court. Right now, more than anything, her heart is aching to be back out there, leading her team, pushing her limits, and showing the world exactly why she's one of the brightest stars in the WNBA. But this short pause, a necessary 2-week recovery, isn't just downtime. It's a tough moment for an athlete who has built her career on toughness and consistency. For years, Caitlin has been a force of nature, never missing games through high school, college, and now the pros. She's been that constant, that relentless competitor who refuses to back down. So this break? It feels like a mountain to climb. But if you know Caitlin Clark, you know this is far from the end. This injury is just a small chapter in a story filled with grit, determination, and an unbreakable spirit. A story about pushing boundaries and smashing records, about rising up after every setback and coming back stronger every time. Caitlin has faced challenges before, pressure from fans, intense competition, and the weight of expectations. And every time, she's proven that nothing can stop her when she sets her mind to it. This injury is just another test, a moment to heal, recharge, and prepare for the next big leap forward. This quiet moment, the time on the bench, is just the calm before the storm, the silence before she bursts back onto the court with more fire, more focus, and more passion than ever before. So if you're a fan of Caitlin Clark, don't lose hope. Don't doubt for a second that she'll be back. When she returns, she won't just be the same player. You can expect her to be stronger, faster, sharper, and more unstoppable than ever before. This is only a brief pause in what will be an incredible career filled with unforgettable moments. The best is still to come. And trust me, the journey is just getting started. If you're rooting for Caitlin's comeback, tap that like button. And don't forget to hit subscribe for more WNBA stories, highlights, and updates like this. We've got all the best content coming your way, so stay tuned.